What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, and I'm back with another video. You already know what I need you to do. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all the latest content I will be dropping. Welcome to Hold My Nuts Podcast, where we talk about everything semen retention and no fap. Listen, man, if this is your first time coming to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you tuning in. It's truly an honor and a blessing to everybody else who's been rocking with me, staying engaged, man. I really appreciate it. Like I say in all my videos, this is a secret channel. No one knows that I'm doing this channel, man. So every time I get someone who comments or likes a video or someone who subs to the channel, it's special because I know it's organic, and I know it's like real brothers on a mission to accomplish one particular goal, and that's to elevate as men in society. So with that being said, happy Monday, and let's get into the video. Let's get into it. Guys, your number one hindrance on semen retention is lust. That is the number one hindrance on semen retention. It's lust. And right now I have the definition of lust pulled up. And I know you already know what lust is, but I just want to go ahead and read the definition of lust so you can understand the true meaning of it or where it's coming from. So it says a very strong sexual desire. Okay, another, it's a verb type sentence for it. It says having a very strong sexual desire for someone, right? A very strong sexual desire. So it's obvious that lust is in direct opposition with semen retention. So lust is going to make this journey extremely difficult, right? It's going to make it extremely difficult. So I wanted to point this out to you guys because this is first and foremost the most potent opposition you are going to have on semen retention. It's lust, not love. It's lust. So when you have a uncontrollable lust for sexual things, when you make a decision to start semen retention, that's where the battle starts. That's where it gets intense because you have a desire for sexual appetite, for your sexual pleasures. Now, you may say, hey, Bo, hey, listen, man, listen. It's natural to want to be engaged sexually with a woman. Of course it is. But there's a difference. The difference is wanting to be emotionally and sexually, physically attracted to a woman that's going to bring both of you guys the most joy versus I'm so into women, I'm willing to watch them have sex with other people other than me. That's lust. That's a completely different attitude that you're coming from in regards to lust. So you have one idea is, I'm interested in this person. I want to get to know them. I want to connect with them on a deeper level. Physically, I'm attracted to them. Emotionally, I'm attracted to them. And when you combine those two things together, it's a beautiful thing. That's one separate idea. But if you just listen, man, I'll do anything. I'll lick the bottom of your feet. I'll watch you have sex with other dudes. I'll do whatever. I'm choking this chicken. I'm letting it rip. I'm jizzing everywhere. Keyboard, laptop, desktop, don't matter. I'm letting it rip. I don't care. I'm going to accomplish my goal, whether I'm ejaculating inside of you or I'm ejaculating on some inanimate object. That's the difference. The lust is uncontrollable. It drives you. It is a force to be reckoned with. So when you start this semen retention journey, this is what you're going to have to deal with. This is the first form of opposition that you're going to face, is the lust that you have inside of you to express yourself sexually any way, shape, or form. It says a very strong sexual desire. Very strong sexual desire. The reason I want to do this video is because, again, you really have to ask yourself, why am I on this semen retention journey? Are you on it for the impeccable benefits that semen retention will bring your life? Renewed focus, cognitive ability that you have never experienced before because you've been whacking it out all day and whacking it out for years and years and years. The stabilization of your emotions, the buildup of the sexual energy inside of you that you will be able to use for other things, working on your business, working on your body, a lot for your job, whatever you're doing, you can use that energy. It is real energy. It is real energy that you can use to put towards other things that are going to bring you much more benefits. That's going to bring you a harvest. When you use that sexual desire, when you use all of your energy for sexual desire, you're not getting anything accomplished, brother. You're not. And if you are, quote unquote, successful, you could be 10 times more successful if you were to peel back. If you were to peel back and focus and stop releasing the seed, you'd be 10 times more successful than you are. So if you got one Ferrari, maybe you have 10. Or if you got one Ferrari, maybe you have one Ferrari and 10 booming businesses. Or maybe you have, the possibilities are endless. They're endless, man. So we gotta deal with lust. Lust is your enemy, right? Having a strong sexual desire for someone. So you can have a strong sexual desire for someone that can literally break you as a man. Your sexual desire can be so strong that you are willing to do things that are unbecoming of a man. You actually make yourself less attractive if you can't control your sexual desire, especially if the other party knows that you're so into them sexually. This is dealing with the individual, that you're so into them sexually that you're willing to do anything. That's going to make you less desirable, right? Because to them, it's going to show you have no self-control. You have no discretion, and that the one little carrot that they're dangling over your face, right above your nose, is sex, is the V-box. Semen retention, the practice of semen retention, this is why it's so key, guys. The practice of semen retention is going to help connect the neurons in your brain of practicing discipline. So even when you start out on that journey, day one, your sexual urges are still high. You still want to gravitate to it. But the good thing that helps you when you first start semen retention, for whatever reason you start semen retention, is motivation. Motivation is a driving force. It's a thrust into action. That's what motivation does. Motivation thrusts you into action. So all of us who've been on semen retention, who are on semen retention, we were motivated for whatever reason to get on semen retention. The key is, the important thing to note is, the motivation is not going to last. It could be renewed, but at some point it's going to dissipate, right? And then discipline is what's going to carry you to higher lengths, to carry you to new heights, right? So when you start semen retention for the first time and you get on a 1-day streak, 2-day streak, 10-day streak, 30-day streak, you're building discipline, right? You're building discipline. So that's going to help you in part to deal with the lust, because the desires are going to come. You're going to want to watch the porn if that's what you're into. You're going to want to run behind this one little girl that you're into, and you want to try to knock her off as many times as you can because you don't know when the last time you're going to be able to knock her off. Or maybe you're trying to save a relationship and you feel like you just got to have sex with this person over and over and over for them to like you. Guys, these are physical, carnal weapons that you're using. It doesn't work. You have to elevate your mind on the higher things. Elevate your mind on the higher things, the spiritual things. That's what's going to take you to the next level. If you're focusing on lust, you're acting like an animal. Like you're like a uncontrollable, not using any reason, logic, or anything to make decisions. You're just strictly going off of instincts. As soon as you get a text, boom, you at her house. Like a dog, right? You stop whatever you're doing to go be with this person, or you get that desire, you get that call, I'm gonna watch some porn today. Man, you be on that thing for like 3 hours. Imagine sitting in front of a computer, a laptop, your phone, and jizzing out, watching hours and hours and hours of porn until you find the video you really like, the situation, the scenario that you really like, and then you finally let it go. And when you let it go, guess what? You feel like crap. You don't feel fulfilled. You feel shame. You're like, man, I'm a loser. That's exactly what you feel like when you watch porn and when you finish. You don't feel good about yourself. You can't tell me you feel good about yourself after watching porn and jizzing out. You feel like a loser because you know that there was better use of your time. Lust is your biggest hindrance on semen retention. You have to deal with lust, right? And we have to start thinking on a more manly level because lust is not manly. It's just not. It's not manly because with lust, you put aside logic and reason. And that's how men are built. We built on logic and reason. We make logical decisions. We reason. We see a situation and we reason. How can I get out of this? Or how can I make this better? How can I solve this problem? That's what we do as men, right? We see a problem, we address it. But you're not addressing any problems with lust. The only problem that you're addressing with lust is the problem of your sexual appetite. And as soon as you jizz out and then you get build up enough energy to get yourself back to point A, you start jizzing out again. Guys, and the crazy thing is, guys, and for all of you who are practicing semen retention, man, what a blessing. What a blessing. Because you can feel the energy. You can feel it. You can't take a nap on semen retention. You won't be able to. You will not be able to sit still on semen retention. So once we begin to understand the superlative benefits of semen retention over and above sexual desire, lust, once we start to focus on the higher spiritual aspects of what we're trying to accomplish as men, we're trying to elevate mentally, spiritually, right? So we can control the physical world. We can control our physical world. We can bring things into existence that we've been working on, we've been planning for. Lust is not going to allow you to do that. It's just not. It's not going to allow you to do that. You have to focus. You have to focus, right? Lust is going to be your biggest hindrance to semen retention, guys. You're going to have to deal with that. But the good thing about the practice of semen retention is day by day building up the discipline. The discipline, if you keep practicing the discipline, eventually you're going to get a hold on it, right? Because you're practicing the discipline. You're training your mind to say no to this. You're practicing the discipline of semen retention. You see that fine girl, you see her, right? You don't give in. And here's the thing about lust, guys. You all know You knocking off women that ain't even up to your standards, right? You knocking out women that you wouldn't want to be seen in public with. That's what lust will do to you. Lust will, you know, drive will have you seeking after women that don't even live up to your standards. Think about that. It doesn't even live up to your standards. You knocking them off, right? Just because you got to get it out, because it's a very strong sexual desire, and that this sexual desire is seeking any way it can express itself. It's gonna seek. It's like water in a you know you turn the water on and you try to stop it with the flow. That water is gonna find a way to break out. It's gonna find a way, right? It's gonna keep coming. It's gonna build up, build up, build up, build up until something explodes. These are facts. So guys, lust is your biggest hindrance on semen retention. So you got to watch that. Focus on the higher benefits of semen retention. Semen retention is bringing us so many benefits: improved mood, cognitive ability, energy, testosterone levels increase dramatically on semen retention. Right? People can look in your eyes and see like you're intense. I had a person tell me, man, your eyes they just look so intense. It's a lot of great benefits with semen retention that outweigh the little petty benefits you get from jizzing out, man. Hey, listen, hold them nuts, brother. Hold them. Because it's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. You have things that you want to accomplish. You have things you want to do. Utilize the life force that's within you. Obviously, if you feel drained after ejaculating, you feel tired, you feel lethargic, not motivated, then the opposite has to be true if you retain. If you retain, then you're going to have a better mood. You're going to feel more energized. You're going to be wanting to do things. The opposite effect is true. So which do you desire? Do you want the low-hanging fruit? And that low-hanging fruit is rotten. Or do you want the high fruit, the juicy fruit, the fruit that's going to just turn you into a freaking monster, that's going to allow you to go out there and accomplish your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, knowing that you can control your sexual desire, man. You can control anything because it's a beast. That's a beast, brother. So practicing that on a daily basis, you're already winning the battle, man. Watching this channel, watching any semen retention channel, you are already fighting and winning the battle, man. Keep going, man. This Hold My Nuts podcast, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Go ahead and drop a comment. Go ahead and give your boy a like. Let me know how you feel about this, man. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Peace.